Hey, what's up guys? Chad here with Greenlight Shooting, and welcome to this new kind of different video. So I don't generally talk about politics and laws and stuff like that, but this one kind of piqued my interest and I wanted to at least pass the information along to you if you haven't heard about it, and maybe just get some feedback in the comment section and stuff. I was at the gun store today, I was buying some ammo, and the guy said to me, "Hey man, have you heard about the new law that allows 18 to 20-year-olds to concealed carry?" I was like, what? No, I had no idea. So I did some research. So at the end of February, a bill passed the Utah House that allowing 18 to 20-year-olds to concealed carry. Now the primary argument here was for females, like in university and stuff like that. Apparently you're not allowed to open carry on university grounds, so you have to concealed carry. But if you're under 21, you're kind of out of luck. So the whole thought process behind this was to allow like females to protect themselves from rape, stuff like that. So it eventually, after a lot of argument, did get passed, and then it was just waiting for Governor Gary Herbert to sign it into law. And I guess just this last month, that happened. It's official. 18 to 20-year-olds can now concealed carry in Utah. Now, this kind of caught me off guard because, I've worked at a gun store. I know the Utah laws anyways, and, 18 to 20-year-olds, they're not allowed to buy a handgun. They're not allowed to buy handgun ammo even, but now they're allowed to carry concealed. So it kind of shocked me, but apparently what the law states is it's a provisional concealed carry permit. You can apply for it when you're 18 years old, and it expires when you're at the end, but it expires before you're 21 basically. So you have it from 18 to 20, and then once you're 21, you have to reapply for a full concealed carry permit. This is a provisional concealed carry permit. I don't really know too much more details than that. I'll link the articles that I read down below. You guys can kind of see for yourself. But yeah, so apparently it doesn't allow 18-year-olds, if they're still in high school, it doesn't allow them to carry on high school grounds or elementary, like it says primary or secondary school grounds. So you can't carry it on that. You can, however, concealed carry on university grounds, I guess. So the big argument, as I mentioned, when it was passing the Utah House, is on one side it was the protecting females from rape. They were saying that the single best way to protect yourself from attempted rape is by either having a gun or a knife. One of the ladies that spoke up said that she was a sexual assault victim when she was 19. She had a girl that was 19, and she was saying that it's like 1 in 5 or something girls at university are being raped now, or at least attempted rape. So it's a pretty big statistic. And she was saying that her daughter, who's 19, lives in a dorm or whatever. She has 4 roommates, so there's 5 of them, and she's looking around saying, which one of us is it going to be? And that's kind of what really got the House voting. On the other end, it was like, psychologists saying that 18 to 20-year-olds, their minds are still developing. It's not a fully developed mind yet, and there's a lot of studies showing that they're more prone to impulsive decisions, especially under pressure. So yeah, that argument went back and forth. Eventually, it passed the House. And the governor, when he passed it, had a couple big arguments as well. I wanted to read a quote from Governor Gary Herbert when he signed it in as well. He said, "I understand the arguments again on both sides of that." He said, "Are you mature enough, in fact, to have a concealed weapon at 18 to 21? You juxtapose that over we have people we put in the military that carry M16s and other weapons with the intent of defending our freedoms and killing people. If they are old enough to do that, they are probably old enough to get some training and to carry a weapon." And the other argument he had is, you're 18 years old, you're allowed to vote. And he said that's a huge responsibility in and of itself. And if you're allowed to vote but not have the ability to conceal carry and protect yourself, he says that's not right. So anyways, that got passed, man. 18 to 20-year-olds can now concealed carry. From what I understand, I think there's 2 classes they have to pass. This is what the guy at the gun range was telling me. I don't know too much about it. Like I said, I'll link the things down in the description below. But I just wanted to get your feedback. What do you think? I'm gonna say my opinion in this video just for the sake of stirring up some conversation. I don't know that I agree with it, to be honest. I think a knife and pepper spray should be a woman's, kind of go-to defense mechanisms in university from rape and stuff like that from 18 to 20. Once you're 21, great, get a concealed carry. But I think up until that point, pepper spray and a knife should be able to really help out quite a bit. The whole argument about kids going to war at 18, man, that's just, that's hard to think about too. Of course, that's the reality, but there's obviously a lot of gray areas, right? When I think about an 18 to 20-year-old, I'm comparing it to myself. I had no firearms training at that time. Now, if it's someone who's grown up shooting, who's had a lot of training, who has good discipline, you know, I say more power to you. I think this law is great for you. However, if you're someone who has never shot before, maybe has only shot a couple times or something like that, and you're getting a gun to protect yourself, I'm a little worried about that. I am. I don't know, just because of the research showing the 18 to 20, 21-year-olds, you know, impulsiveness during high-stress situations and stuff like that, I think the first step should be non-lethal. You know, I think that women should absolutely be carrying pepper spray, should be carrying knives and stuff like that to protect themselves from rape. But a gun, I mean, you know, if it's someone with no training, you know, and they just pull it out and shoot it, who knows what happens at that point, you know, if it kills the person, if it just misses wildly and hits, you know, if there's anyone else in the vicinity. For the vast majority of cases, I'm gonna have to disagree on this law. Like I said, there are always gray areas, but for the vast majority of people, I don't think this should be the first line of defense. Talking to the guy at the gun range, he wasn't a huge fan of it either, you know, thinking that, you know, in schools and stuff like that, in high school, even though you're not allowed to concealed carry on school grounds, who knows who's going to follow that, you know? They don't have metal detectors at all of our Utah schools and stuff. So school shootings, you know, it's a huge, it's a big topic. So anyways, I just wanted to open the floor to you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was insightful. Check out those links down below if you're interested. Stay tuned for more gun reviews, tips and tricks, stuff like that coming. If you guys like this, you know, maybe I can start doing more of these videos. I don't know. Let me know what you think of that down in the description below. Share this video. Let's get the word out. I'm interested to see what the community has to say about this. Utah's the first to do it, man. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week on Greenlight Shooting.
Keep your muzzle downrange. And then we are going to kind of manually pull that charging handle. And that's going to eject, it's going to eject that old round.